Gonna make this quick. It's been a rough day, guys. I had to work all night, and then Megan had her achievement testing. She homeschools, and she had to be there at 9:30. It's like 6 o'clock in the evening now, but she had to be there at 9:30. So I didn't get any sleep, and I drove her over there and took her, and it was supposed to be until 12:30. And I think I took maybe a 30-minute nap before we left this morning, but not clearly enough. So I took her and I planned on coming back and taking like a 2-hour nap and then getting up to get her. I set all three of my alarms to get up and get her. Didn't hear them. And she called me. And you got to remember, I didn't have any hydrocortisone. My last dose was at like 1 o'clock last night. So I was pretty dead. I was just done. I've been asking people for help, and I tried to get her a ride, to have someone take her the other day, but that didn't work out. So it was on me to take her, and I thought I'd be fine with it. And I came home. I took a 2-hour nap, and, I didn't wake up. And she called me, and I guess my phone was off. Called me 13 times. They got out early. They got out at 12 instead of 12:30. She called me 13 times, but my phone was on silent. I usually leave it on silent like when I'm working, so I hadn't switched it over. Oh, just a mess. And she was panicked because she was thinking something was wrong with me, and she tried calling Matthew, and Matthew was still asleep, had his ringer off, and so she texted her dad, who was in LA, and she said, I don't know what to do. My sister and my niece and her kids were out of town. They went to the zoo in Nashville. And she knew that, so she texted her dad, and she said, I don't know what to do. I can't get a hold of Mom. I'm worried. She was worried that maybe I was in a wreck or something. And so he contacted his sister, and she went and picked her up. Well, I finally came to, about the time that Denise had picked her up, and I finally came to, and I answered the phone. Well, no, I saw the text, and she's like, Mom, there's 13 calls and all these texts. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I will get up, and, I'm on the way. But she just texted me, Denise is here to pick me up. And that just didn't even register. I was just like, I gotta get out the door. And then I was like, oh, and then I called and talked to her, and I just felt so bad. I just broke down crying because I've never done that. I've never abandoned my kids like that and not pick them up, and just to think that she went through, being scared. Just not knowing if I was okay and not have anybody to pick her up. But her dad was awesome. He contacted his sister, and she came and got her, and he got some money in her account so they could go to lunch. So it all turned out okay, and I got to visit with her, and that was nice when she brought her home. But I cried like a big baby, and because I've never done that. I've never abandoned my kids like that and left them hanging like that. So that was really hard for me today. So yeah, I'm just now, it's like 6 o'clock, and we've just kind of settled in for the evening. I think we're just going to go to sleep because I'm completely exhausted now. Oh, sorry. And I did get some good news today. The test that my endo was waiting on, I passed it. So we got that news this morning on the way over there. So she said, based on that test, It's very unlikely that I have Addison's disease. My feelings on that is, yay, wonderful. I don't have Addison's disease, but then on the other flip side of that coin is the fact that, this first endo put me in such a mess that I've got to work so hard to get out of. And I'm mostly happy, but I'm pretty ticked off, to be honest, that he basically took 2 years of my life away from me, and it could be another year to get completely weaned off of it and get back on the road to where I need to be. So, yeah, I'm not, I'm happy, but I still have to wean. I still have to do the wean. I can't just, go, okay, fine, I'm not going to take it anymore. I still have to do the wean, and we still have to do it's called a STIM test in July. Once I get down on a really, really low dose, then she can check it and give me a definitive answer. Right now, she says it's highly unlikely that it's Addison's disease. So, hey, what do you know? That was some good news, but it's just been a stressful day, and I'm ready to shut my eyes and go to sleep. And I have to be real. There's going to be hard days, so you're getting a hard day. I've cried. I've just feel like a big failure with her, but she's okay. I mean, we've sat here and laughed about it a little bit, and she did good on her testing, and it was good to see my sister-in-law, well, ex-sister-in-law. She'll always be my sister at heart. We grew up together. We went to school together, and we had a lot of good laughs today after she rescued Megan, and and I've been preaching to everybody around me that I need help. I've got to get my kids, well, at least Megan, driving, and that kind of pushed it home today that she needs to be driving, and she's going to start taking driving tests in August and get her license. So, everything won't be on me, and it's hard. It's hard to live, around people that don't quite understand how bad things can get, and I'm not one to ask for help. I'm just not. I'm not one to say, hey, do this. But I did. I mean, I specifically asked the other day, and I was kind of shut down. And so I just, my pride just took over, and I said, fine, I'll just do it. But it was the wrong decision, because I probably actually driving to go get her wouldn't have been a good thing either way, because I was so physically tired. But it all worked out. Denise saved the day. Her dad figured out a way to get help to her, and he was awesome. He texted her, he called her, and then they texted they're going to go to Disney with him in January. And he just talked to her about Disney, and, to take her mind off of it, because I know she was scared. But we're going to get all that fixed. She's going to get her driver's license, and that's going to help me out a lot. And I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do it. I mean, I got to be careful what I plan, and I got to get over my pride and just ask people to help me out. And if they say they can't, then I got to find another way. But yeah, I just got to, I got to do it. I got until July to get this done, and I can't take one pill more. I've got to wean off of it, and I've got a friend she's been through it, so I'm talking to her, and she's giving me tips and tricks that she used. So I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it, and I know it's not going to be rough. I know every day is not going to be easy, but thank goodness today is my day off, and it's 6:30 right now, and I'm going to go to sleep, and I'm going to sleep as long as my body tells me I need to sleep. And I'll probably get up, and I'll probably do scrapbooking and make pancakes in the morning. And then Matt's got an appointment tomorrow, and I'm off tomorrow. I'm going to pick up 3 hours for a girl that I work with tomorrow evening. Then he's got another appointment on Thursday, and then I go back on shift Thursday night, and then we've got a bunch of family coming in town this weekend. So I'm just only going to do what I can do. I can do no more than what I can do right now. I know I have limits. Today proved it. I pushed too hard, didn't get my sleep, and a disaster happened. I became a bad mom. Something I never dreamed that I would leave my child stranded, and I'm gonna keep kicking myself for that. And even though she's like, it's okay, it's just a yucky feeling to know I let her down like that. So I will deal with it, and I will make sure there's some extra safety nets, for time being, for things that need to be done. I just really shouldn't have taken her this morning, and should have never even thought about picking her up, because, going on no sleep without my medicine is not a very safe thing anyway. So maybe in the grand scheme of things, I saved a life or two, by being asleep. Who knows? Who knows? And maybe hers, maybe mine. I don't know. So it all worked out. She's home safely. She's getting ready to go to sleep. I'm going to sleep. So y'all live, love, laugh every day, even in the bad days. Just keep on living, loving, and laughing. It's all you can do to get through them. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. All right, bye.